With the human subject regulations, which cover all kinds of research, PRIM&R, again, just because we were the only voice in a very large wilderness, we were able to attract the regulators to our conferences almost from the very beginning. And they too, it's the same principle. They too understood that our community, our attendees, were their consumers. They were their community of regulated institutions. So they wanted to hear what the regulated institutions had to say. And so they listened very carefully. And for example, there were proposed regulations on human subject protections in '79. And Charlie McCarthy, who was then the director of Office for Protection from Research Risks, came with most of his staff to our meetings between '79 and '81. And a lot of what he heard and a lot of the discussions in which he participated changed the course of what became the regulations issued in '81, which are what we now refer to as the Common Rule, the regulations for the protection of human subjects. And so just because we had the right people and we were perceived rightly as an independent organization that was not beholden to any one sector, neither the government nor the academic institutions nor the industry, we were able to be, as you said earlier, the convener and parlayed that very effectively into having a voice in the regulatory process. So the regulations, by Charlie McCarthy's own admission, were forged at the PRIM&R, or at least were partially forged at the PRIM&R conferences. They certainly had a sense of what the framework was, and then a lot of the details were worked out in the auditoria and conference rooms at our meetings.